What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm Bandit Barney, bringing you everything you need to know about Red Dead Online. Today I'm going to be going over a fishing spot that we can truly utilize in a new method of fishing, along with a good hunting area to go with that to maximize the productivity of this fishing area. So the first thing you're going to need to do, though, it's got a little bit of a level gap because we need to make small game arrows, and in order to do that, you have to buy the pamphlet. I think you need to be around level 28, maybe 30. I'm not totally sure. Maybe someone can comment down below so we know that exact level. You have to buy that from the fence, and then open up your satchel and read that small game arrow pamphlet. So you can see these are the ones that I've read. You have to actually use it just like a treasure map, and then you're gonna get the knowledge in order how to create them. Get some flight feathers, which this area is good that I'm going to dive into, where you can get flight feathers, and you're going to want to create yourself some small game arrows. Oh, they take shotgun shells? Had no idea. All right, well, we got enough of both. So craft the max amount that you can at one time, which I think is 10 because you can only hold 10 flight feathers. And then we're going to go over to the fishing spot that I'm talking about. Okay, I got my 10 small game arrows, and you can carry more than that, but you can only carry 10 flight feathers, so you can't really make more than that. Now what we want to do is, I got lucky, well, not lucky, I moved my camp around a few times until it was down here. You're going to want to go to right here on this island. We can shoot the fish with the small game arrows there, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about in a second. But before we go there, this area between the fishing spot and the butcher, whereas we're going to be traveling to sell all our stuff, has a few condors in it, and I don't know if we can get one to come out right now. And there's also pronghorns and stuff like that. If you want to grab a carcass, that is going to maximize your ability to shoot these fish, because it'll pull them closer to the shore. Now, it's not a carcass fishing method, but if you have a carcass, it's going to make these fish come to you easy and become easier to shoot. Oh, I did get the good shot on this one. Okay, we'll pick it up and throw it on the horse. Now, while you're traveling to this spot, chances are you're going to start in tumbleweed. Look in the sky, because the condors, when you get a good shot on them, are going to net you probably $8 total, because you'll get the plumes from them, and their carcass is also worth quite a bit. And just maximize the potential on this run. But now we're going to head over to the so-called fishing spot. See, I think that might be a condor there, but out over the river. That or an eagle. Ride down over here. You can already see some fish moving in the water there. And right here along this protruded island here is what we're going to be looking at. Come down here and make sure you have your bow equipped. Oops. Bow equipped with small game. Good. Now, we're going to go ahead and grab our carcass. You can already see that fish are in the water, and quite a few of them. This carcass is just going to make these fish easier to shoot. It'll bring them in from a wider range to in near me. You are going to lose small game arrows. That's why you want to be shooting the... You don't lose them consistently. You get most of them back. But that's why you want to shoot the flying birds on your way in. And come on. Let's see. I'm gonna shoot a couple that are moving in on this. Here. Oh, we got a sockeye salmon. Got it. There's another sockeye salmon, is it? Don't worry if you miss. No problem. Trout. So these trout are worth $2.50 each. That's a nice little pickup there. And I think if you just walk over the arrow, you get the arrow back. There, I got that arrow. So I lost one in that. Now, once you do this run more often, you'll have more arrows. And I like looking for the bigger guys first, because the bigger guys are worth more. But it looks like we got a couple rock bass here. Oh, is that a trout? Oh, that's a miss. There we go. Super simple, and since you're using those small game arrows, all of these fish are going to maintain their quality. Come on, boy. Come here. Come on over here, boy. Miss. Oh, I accidentally hit a pickerel, it looks like, or this guy died somehow. Now, with this method, more than the carcass method, you do want to make sure you're picking up the fish because they will start to vanish after a while of just not focusing on them and letting them float away. I'm looking for some more trout. Whoa. Oh, I didn't realize that used my stamina holding back the thing. That's a new one. There's a trout. Oh, look at all these trouts over here. I actually need to pull out a stamina booster. No problem, got plenty of those. We got a couple of trout here up on the edge. Nice. Don't run from me, buddy. Long range. Deep shot, let's go! Gotcha. You want to be going for the trout. They're the most profitable ones. Ooh, we got the Deadeye upgrade. All right, well, I'll run this just a little bit, and then I'll show you guys. Oh, no, don't want to pick up the buck. Don't want to pick the buck up. And then I'll show you guys what I'm talking about on your way back, how you can make this run much more efficient. Okay, I did most of the fishing that I wanted to do here. There looks like there's one or two fish that got glitched that are just stuck there, and I can't get them. This is something that also happens with the carcass method, but it looks like there's a couple fish that glitched. But I have almost all my small game arrows. In fact, I think I still have, let's see, 9 of them. So you can really pick up most of your arrows that you shoot out. You don't have to worry about getting a ton of those. So we're going to put this on our horse, and then what we're going to do is we want to ride up here right past this building here. If you guys remember, there's this little glitch here that spawns in random trout. Now, you want to ride past it. It doesn't always work, but if you just ride past it, sometimes you can get like 4 or 5 trout to spawn in, which turns out being $8, so it's worth rolling past when you're in the area. In order to initiate that, what you need to do is just go over the top of it and then run away over here. Now, I tested this probably 20 minutes ago, and I wasn't able to get any to spawn in. I haven't tested it since we filmed the video for it, and I don't know if this is something that Rockstar has hot patched, but it's worth checking out when you do make your run in here. I don't see why you wouldn't just test it. It looks like I'm not able to get it to work again, so it might have been hot patched. Not totally sure about that. Regardless of that, you want to have your varmint rifle equipped in this area, and you're going to look in the sky because you can find eagles here and condors. And on your way back, you're going to want to look for those things. Also, those ravens over there will drop flight feathers for me. So if I'm having trouble picking up my arrows for some reason, you can get some more of those arrows made. Looks like we got a couple more ravens over here. So I'm going to come over and make my way, and see there's turkeys right underneath me. Get that raven. And you can really maximize how well this area works for you just by, on your way back, being productive and getting these things done. You're heading to the butcher. You might as well take a minute or two and take care of, you know, these animals that are just going to give you essentially cash. Let's see that raven. Every time I make this trip too, I end up seeing one condor. So I hope we see that, because the condors are worth like $8 total, and those are really nice. One downside of like this hunting area compared to a, let's say for instance, north of Saint Denis. North of Saint Denis, there's more often, there's more like spoonbills and stuff that will spawn there. So you get a higher chance of birds for the most part that I've seen. And the deer there are actually, there's actually deer there, not pronghorn. And the pronghorn are one, harder to get the headshots on, and 2, they're just not worth as much. But we're gonna keep our eye in the sky, see if we can see anything else. There's a pronghorn there. Just because they're not worth as much as the Saint Denis deer doesn't mean they're not worth shooting. But once you miss a shot like that, it's really not worth trying to finish off. All right, we're here at the butcher, and I was able to get a 3-star pronghorn, which was kind of nice. Got that right before I got here. We're gonna sell everything and see how we go. Oh, so we did get a poor rock bass. Let's see, but for the most head, all right, yeah, the steelhead trout are in good condition. We're gonna get $12.50 for that. Crow carcass, not worth much. Bighorn. Pheasant feathers. Got a couple pheasants on the run back. Sell this animal fat. Gamey meat. You can get a lot of little things here and on this run, as well as if you decide to keep going along the riverbed, you can find more fishing spots. These small arrows will work in any fishing spot that you want to hunt. One pickerel. I'm going to hold on to the flight feathers so we can make more of those arrows. Condors, like I said, there's 450 for the feathers. And we're going to get, let's see, let's just go over it and find out how much the condor is worth. So a good carcass is worth 2. If you get a perfect one, it's going to probably be worth in the $3 range. Good pheasant carcass. Pronghorn. Perfect pronghorn is 650, so try and find one of those on your way back. A solid haul for what we've been probably like, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or so. You just come back. As long as you're hunting everything, you really just bring in so much more. It's like pinching pennies, you know, it all adds up. So I hope you guys found this small game arrow fishing and hunting area in Tumbleweed helpful. If you did, make sure to leave a subscribe. Make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. Look forward to seeing you some future content. Appreciate you. And until the next time, take care.